Hi, it's Hazy and welcome to my channel. Today I'm doing these notebooks. Give it some suggestions of what you can use them for. You can do them with cover, without a cover. It's just the same as this one. I do this one on video, but this one's just the same. This is what my prototype really. And I think it looks so cute even though they're not it's not perfect. I think that's it, isn't it? That's what it's like. But and I do it in my own special way, so I'll show you how to do it. Okay, there's a little, I think it's a very, very cute, special way of doing it. Okay, so if you'd like to join me today, please give me a thumbs up. I would love that. That does help people, other people see my video. Anybody who has subscribed to my channel, thank you so much. That does help my channel to grow. Subscriptions don't cost anything, and just subscribe. That'd be great. And also I've got papers on Ko-fi as well. Just have to find Ko-fi. Well, actually I've got the link, haven't I? I've got the link on my description. Okay, and it will lead you to my page, and there's free papers on there. I've got probably about 9 now. I've actually got another one, nearly another one to add. The very beautiful watercolor doodles. Okay, so if you'd like to have those, that's absolutely fine. I'd love you to leave me some sort of comment. That'd be amazing, and what you use them for or something like that would be fantastic. Okay, thanks to anybody who has already. I'd like to say thanks also to Sherry. I keep forgetting to, I've said at the end, but I've got to say at the beginning. Sherry has even commented on my shorts. Thank you, Sherry. She comments just about every video. Thank you so much, Sherry from West Virginia. And it's nice to see Ellen comment as well from Germany. That is amazing. Thank you so much, Ellen. Okay, so let's, without further ado, as they say, let's go, and I'll show you how to do the whole thing. Okay, thank you. Okay, so right then, so today I'm going to produce for you one of this sort of stitching. I'm going to do it my way and show you how to do it my way. That does actually look slightly, yeah, skewy, but I mean, it doesn't matter. I think it's like a handmade thing, and I think it's great. Anyway, these are little boards, so it's basically no folding. I've done something similar to this before, no folding journal. I've got some papers cut already. I've even got my I'll show you what I've done. Cereal box, yeah, cereal box, yep. So we've got cereal boxes cut up, 4 by 6 inches. I thought that was quite a nice size. The one I did before was actually A5, and I actually do use it. But I'm going to put a cover on this one. Okay, so I've got 2 A6. I had to put the lid on. 2 A6 pieces of cereal box, and that's really sticky actually. That might be helpful. What am I like? Okay, so I'm putting that on with my left hand so I don't intrude with my right. Okay, so now I'm going to put this on there. This is what I tend to do. Now these do stick. Some people say cereal boxes don't stick. I don't know why. If you wanted to, you could actually put some clamps on, like some sort of clip, like these sort of things, or sewing clips, etc. But I've never had to do that, not really. Sometimes it does slide a bit, but I'm using that sort of glue. I've actually remembered to put the lid on this time. Okay, so this is going to be the cover, yes, the cover. Oh, have I actually got a piece of that? Oh, I hope so. My favourite. Right, so this is, I've cut that at A4, just to make sure there's no, I've cut that at A5 and put it on there. I don't think it matters how much you've got, but I was thinking if you cut it any, you can cut it a little bit less obviously than that. You can do 1/2 inch all round and all that, but I'm not gluing it down now. I'm just gluing it on here, and I'm just gluing that now, not the flap, not the potential flaps. So I'm going to shove that in the middle. Shove it in the middle like this. Okay. All right there. Yeah, there we go. Look, that's in the middle, and then I'm going to grab a pair of scissors. Oh, they are. Grab a pair of scissors. Says me turning that way, and they're on the desk here. Yeah. Right, and when I'm going to cut here, I'm going to cut a little bit, and I'm going to cut round, but I'm not going to cut all the way to that corner, because that corner will need covering up by paper. Okay, that might be a little bit too much there, but I think if I pull it, it will actually cover it. It's better than showing the corners. Okay, so sort of like doing it at an angle like that, and then turning it in an angle like that. Okay, yeah. So this paper actually is digital. It's called Floral Paisley's, and I absolutely adore it. It does remind me a bit of what I draw when I do those abstract type. And we've done together, you know, those what did I say, masterboard like you've never seen, that one. Okay, right, I've got this idea off Tina off Victoria Designs. The way she pulls, she says to do one and then the other, so I'm doing that one first. I'm really giving it a good pull because I want to make sure there's no, it's all in and no sort of empty overhang. That doesn't make any sense. So there's no gap in behind there, and it's directly against the board. Okay, and I'm going to do these two. You can glue them all, it's just that or we can also use a double-sided tape, of course. There's no reason why you can't use that. That's but I like to use this because my tape's up there and I'm sitting down here for one thing. And yeah, my tape's on. I put my tape on actually a coat hanger. It's all hung on a coat hanger that used to hold trousers, so it's got those edges. Yeah, I've got to find another piece of my paper. Are these them? I haven't cut them. Right, so I'm going to cut. Oh no, that's not the one. Wait a minute, I've got to find them. Where are they? Oh, there's some here. Oh, here's a piece. Actually, it's actually, that would be fine. Okay, so that is a little bit less than that, but I've just got to cut a bit off here. That must be an offcut of some sort. Okay, let's have a look what else I've got in there. I've got another piece. No. Right, so I've got obviously the 6-inch bit. I need to just check what I'm like. Knowing me as I do. Yeah, that's it. Right, so that would be now about 3 3/4, because I want to just make sure we're doing a little, what do you call those things? Panel. Yep, a panel. There we go. Okay. So panel will go on there like that. Yeah, how about that? Panel. Yeah. Okay, and then I need some paper actually. I don't think I've got any. Have I got any cut? Oh, I have got some green cut actually, so I will do a green one. Oh look, if I get that on the table, I'm going to have to wipe it, aren't I? Because we don't want glue everywhere. Nope, 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 nope. Yeah, there we go. I'm going to get the raggy green cloth and put that on there like that. Why doesn't that happen to other crafters? Does I switch it off? Right, I'm going to use that again actually, because I can actually give it a... I don't know where my bone folder is. It's probably on the desk actually. Oh, it's there. It is. Right, so that's done. Okay, so now I should have some of these. I think I used about 12 before. I've got these cut. These were cut from A4. Also on the 6. Maybe about 12 of these. I think 12 anyway. I was going to do 8, but I accidentally did 12 and I thought, well, that's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, that's probably a lot more than that. Okay, I did double check, and that is 12. Right, so what I did was last time, when I was making it earlier, I clamped this because I made sure these were absolutely flush like this. And flush like that. Both ways, pushing the corners in like this because I think that does help. That's how I do a lot of things. There we go. And I'm just going to clamp those. Okay, so to keep those together. Now, I didn't actually make any marks on this actually when I did it. I just did 5. If you have to, I would measure it, but I didn't need to. Let me just check. I think that's right. Yeah, I did it to there. So that's the centimetre side, and that's the inch side, I think. Is it? Inch, yes, it said inch there, look. So I've done that at, I don't know what it's supposed to be. Is it supposed to be so many centimetres? I think it's 1.5 centimetres, yes. So what's that here? It's just over ½ an inch in there. So little mark. So the centimetres that side, and I've got it on about 2 or 1.5. Sorry, the inch is right down there. Okay, so what I did was just check to see which side is up and which side is down. I think that's that way, so I think that needs to be there. Right, what I did was to work it out was I didn't actually measure. I just looked in the middle here and thought, well, that's about the same as this, so I made a mark there, and then I came over here and again right to that's probably what I didn't do before actually, why it's skew with. I don't know if you did I mention it at the beginning. Sometimes I cut things out because I thought don't need that. But anyway, so I've done it again to all the way to there and about so far from the edge, and again with this side I'll do this, try and do the same, about so far from the edge, and then I'm going to go in the middle of both. And you don't have to be deadly accurate, do you? It's just that. Right, so what I do then, instead of leaving it like that, I tend to make little indents. So I'm going to get rid of this if I can. I don't know if you need, do you need to? Just going to make sure I'm a tiny bit in. Because I'm going to, no, you don't have to do this if you're not going to sew them over the side, because you can just do them over there. But I'm going to do them over the side because I like that look. I prefer that look. So I'm just doing it halfway on sort of thing. Yes, that didn't work very well. That's not quite halfway on, is it? And I'm going to do these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'll do those as quickly as I can. Hold on. Why is it moving? Stay there. I've done too much on that one. That one's got a really big one, but it doesn't matter. Right, okay, so what I'm going to do now is take this, and I should have a pen somewhere, and I know I haven't. I know it's not. I know it's vanished, but that'll do. We'll use this one instead. So I'm going to make sure. Right, it's a point actually, because it might not be quite the same. Even though I've cut it the same, it might not be quite the same. So what I'm going to do is somehow I'll try and get that to the top. Come on, dear, go to the top, and then I'm going to clamp them both. Okay, and it might be a bit easy to do this rather than, so that I've done 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I've done them all. Okay, and then oh, look at this, it's going everywhere again. Just got to make sure we're you don't know, I don't suppose you have to do that first then, do you? You just have to do it. You know, my logic, that's it. Right, so now I've got the, oh, where did I put it? Is it the other? I've lost them. Oh, that's why. That's the way around there. I'd lost them, so they're actually stuck to that somehow. Right, okay. Right then, so now we can carry on. Things do happen, don't they? It's hilarious. Right, so I'm going to try and keep those in line now. Okay. And I'm going to get rid of that so I can see. I don't want it like that because it's got look at me shaking. That's it. Oh yeah. Can't see for some reason. I need to move my glasses up, I think. Wait a minute. That's better. Didn't do those very well. I did them brilliantly on the first one. But I mean, it doesn't matter. You won't be able to tell anyway. That'll be underneath. Okay, theoretically they should be on the same line. So I'm trying to get them on so it doesn't... And this one as well. Come on, dear. This should be a... That's it. It shouldn't be on in there now. It should be out. Okay, so that's that one done. Right then, so they should now correspond with that, and I've got to make another one, haven't I? I forgot about that. What I was going to do is make a cover. So what for? I've got to wait a minute. It's here. Right, so the cover I've actually printed on both sides. Okay, and I've done it. You can actually probably stick two pieces together, but I don't know if I like the idea of that, and I don't want it too thick at all. So right, so what I'm going to do is cut it. That's just the best way, I would say, along here. Just going to do it as a 6. I'm going to do exactly the same size, 6 by 4. Yeah, the same size of the paper, 6 by 4. Let's have a look, 4 inches. It's easier than cutting cereal box. The cereal boxes, yeah, it's all right. You have to can't cut it in certain machines. It's too raggy. Right, so 6. Oh yeah, that's all the way up to there, 6 inches. That's brilliant. Okay, yeah. So I should have done this first, shouldn't I? Oh, oh dear. Right, so I'm going to use. Shall I use that? Or shall I? Oh yeah, I think I probably better use this, hunter. And I think I better. Oh no, you can't. You can't. Can you? Can you or not? Oh, it's just there. So yeah, it's best to probably do this first. I'm just going to put a little It should be there somewhere anyway. As you can see, that's not absolutely perfect. It won't matter too much. It looks quite cute when it's not actually. So I don't know, if you can't get it perfect, that's great, isn't it? It's probably better. Oh, have I not got one there? I've missed out a thing, haven't I? Right, the second one is gone. What isn't there? So you're trying to make me go wrong again. There we go. One, because you can't see, we should have dropped out straight away. Two, yeah, that went. That's great, isn't it? Yeah. I think it's there. Got it. Yay. Right then. So now we're in business now. So that's going to be the cover. Okay, so that matches the back. Okay. We don't need, but you can do it like this. Like I've got somewhere some post-it notes. We don't need them, but they are useful. Right, so forthcoming. Okay, so I'm going to find the middle page. Okay, stay that there. Stay that there. What's that mean? Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Stay that there. There we go. Right. Okay, so that's your starting point, and you might need a sewing clip or something similar. I'll use one. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do about 5 inch, no, about 6, I would say 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, just to be on the safe side. You need a bit to tie it at the back, don't you? It's probably going to be about 5 actually, but I'm doing it on the safe side. Okay, so what you do now is, thread your needle, the hole, find where you've put your middle of your paper, which is, so this is bits easy because you can do it through. Then you push it through to the back. Okay, like this. Plenty of stuff. Oh, I've put it on the end already, have I? I don't even know I've done that. I'll put it on the end. Right, push that together like that. Okay, so from the back, pull that over and put it through the hole. If you can find it, yeah. There we go. Okay, so that's done. And then you can either come to the left or the right. I'm going to the right, so and that's your start of your stitch, and then you go over like that and through the same hole, and then that's what I'm using the grooves for, to keep it all in place. Why is that? Oh, it's okay. Does it? I'll say, well, why is it like that? Right, and then that one. Okay, and over. Right, if you don't want to, you can actually do it just like that and not do what I'm going to do, and then come back through over there, and then over there, and all the way along here to there and over there. I'm going to do it like this because I like the look of this. I think it looks rather neat. So I'm going to put mine round like this, go through that same hole, Okay, let me see what I'm doing. Whoops. Cool. I've got it on 1 because I think it needs to be fairly close, doesn't it? Okay, and then we turn it to the back, see what's happening. Put it through that one. Okay. And then through this one. We've got a... No, don't want it to fall out, do we? So we'll do it like that. Okay, that's another reason for having, I suppose, a bit longer. Right, and then just join that there. I think it's fairly logical where you put it next, actually. So, and that'll be done at the end. So don't worry about that one. And then you put it through the same hole again. So yeah, so don't worry about that's not going to go there yet, do you? You've got to do the other bit first. Right, and then you go. Yeah, I'm calling my project dear. There we go. And that one. And again, if you want to just do this bit, you just put it through there, then go back again. But I want to do the other bit, so I put it through that hole and through this, and then you've got that bit to go around and then put it through this hole. So that will complete that. Turn it over so we can see what we're doing. That one, okay. And then that will now complete it. What you've got it, put it through the middle of your project. So you put it here, but you've got to find where it's going to go. And you've marked your page with this. This is the idea I got from Natasha Treasure Books. And we put it through there, and that should find its way through to the middle of where you've, if that pen moves out my way, and that should find its way in there. Okay, and then we've got our, and then we've got an extra. Told you it's quite big, isn't it? But it's probably worth it. Probably 5 would have done it, wouldn't it? But I think no less than 5. I'm going to tie that in 3 knots now, as we do. So tie it like that, and I can tell which ones I'm tying because I'm swapping over, aren't I? Look. Swapping over the big ones to the small ones, and that's your book. And I'm going to see what that looks like. It's actually straight. I'm going to try and get it straight. It should be, because I've got everything straight, didn't I? I did everything straight. Yes, it's just that it looks a bit... Right, so that's that one. And obviously I did that one earlier where I didn't do the cover. But I do like the cover. Not rounded any corners because I don't know if you could round. I suppose you could if you tried. There must be probably a way, but I'm not doing that on this. Okay, so that's left you with a lovely little notebook with a very nice cover and very beautiful paper and pages as well. I'm going to actually make some of these and give them away, believe it or not. Yeah. Not very good at doing that, but I might do that this time. I do think they would be really nice, wouldn't they? Okay. Yep, so that's that. And then what people can use these for is anything really. But I did suggestions on the notebooks the other day, didn't I? There's lots and lots of suggestions. Things like password book and gardening book and things like that. And I like the way that's sort of like a little one you can perhaps fold the cover back and write, can't you? And then you've got, if you're outside or something, you've got this hard back to rest on. I do hope you like my content today. I do appreciate if you give me a thumbs up. I'm going to do some more patterns like these sort of patterns. I've got other ones in the pipeline. I've just got to remember how to do them. But that one's easy once you know how, isn't it? And it's, I think that's fairly logical even for me. So I think that's great. Okay, there's ones where you do the zigzag. I'm going to do that one sometime. Okay, I've done it before. but I just got to remember how to do it, and it's got like 2 things at the side instead of 1. Okay, so please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I'm not sure if I said that. I've got papers on Ko-fi too. I've got the ones we did on video the other day with the watercolour doodles, inspired by the Creative Cove. That's that one. It's got the at the Creative Cove on underneath the title, and also there's her related video as well. And what else can I? That's it. Yeah, that's all I need to tell you, haven't I? I've got nothing else to tell you apart from thank you so much for watching and getting this far, and goodbye.